High five. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa. So this is I'm going to give you an update, right, as to what's going on with Unit Lost and whatever. This is kind of a follow-up video to the video I put out on Saturday where I was getting really fed up with the feedback I was getting from certain people, and it was frustrating me because it just... I've always prided myself on looking and reading feedback, especially from... I know the comments we get on our videos. I know the people who speak to me over Twitter, people who send me emails. I know they're the vocal minority. I know they are, but it is always important to listen to your fan base because they will, I always say this, the internet is the biggest bullshit detector. Sometimes, though, it can get a little bit like... it can start draining you, and it was really, really draining me. And I said things in the previous video where I was like, right, I think I understand why large channels cut themselves off for their audience. Maybe I'm going to start going down that route. Now, I'm not going to go down that route, but I think what I'm going to do is regulate how I look at feedback a little bit better, so I'm not putting myself in a position where it's like, oh Christ, here we go, feedback on this. Because a lot of the things which piss me off, I mean, if I made a shit video and somebody was like, Jesus Christ, Sty, like, for example, there was a hotfix that went out last week. Now, Kieran made this, not me, so I'll put the blame on him. But it doesn't really matter. It's Unit Lost. We're all accountable for it. My microphone is peaking quite a bit. Now, we think we know why that's the case, and we think we can fix it for the next hotfix. But when somebody writes a bit of feedback and it's like, look, guys, it's very hard to listen to this, that is legitimate feedback. We want that kind of criticism. What really sets me off and sends me down the path of like, oh my God, you must be having a laugh, is when people start saying things like, oh, well, I wish you'd make a Civilization series instead of Overwatch, or I wish you'd do this. And then that does come off, it comes across to me as like, these guys are being very entitled because they're like, look, listen, you should make this kind of content because that's what I want to watch. Now, at the end of the day, YouTube is a free place. We're not forcing you to watch our videos. If you don't like our videos, then just go and watch somebody else's videos. It's all good. It's, whatever. And just one last thing on the fans. Obviously, the fans are Unit Lost, and Unit Lost are the fans. We've both got, like... We're both equal in this. Unit Lost, Sty and Kiri, we make the videos for you guys. But the fans have to watch the videos to make it worth our time to keep making the videos. We're not going to make videos if nobody watches them. But the fact is, people do watch them, and people do enjoy our videos. We know... Like, I got an email off a guy, and I won't say his name, and he emailed in, and he said, look... I just want to say thanks for the videos that you've made. They've, I was depressed at the time, and it really helped me and my family get through this, and it helped my kids out and all this stuff. When I get emails like that, they're great emails to get because it reaffirms the point that what you're doing actually is good. A lot of people on the internet with the not animosity, what I'm trying to say, anonymity. That's it. They do come across overly harsh. They do say things because it's like, oh, nobody knows who I am. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. He doesn't know what he's doing. And that can be irritating for the creator to read. And it's always going to be. In anything. If you do anything, if you make something, let's say you bake a birthday cake and you go, here you go, I've made a birthday cake. And somebody looks at it and goes, well, that looks shit. You're going to be pissed off because you've put effort into that. If you paint a Warhammer model and, maybe you do a questionable job, but you think you've done a good job and you're like, hey, look what I've done. Somebody rips it apart. That's bad. Even... Let's just be nice to each other. It's crazy. I know this is like whatever, and I'm banging my head against the wall saying this because it's the internet. You're going to get crazy people and whatever. But yeah, all I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit more clever looking at feedback because I know feedback is key. I always want feedback. I always want to be interacting with the fans because I've always said to myself, I'm not going to turn comments off on YouTube and do drastic things like that because I want the feedback. But it was getting a little bit to me with the whole like entitled kind of approach that was happening more and more. So let's talk about the YouTube channel because, it's a little bit different at the moment. But obviously the reason for this is Kiri has had a critically premature child. He has to look after his child. Now, like I said in the last video, on Saturday, I wouldn't even care if Kiri said to me, right, I'm out of here now, I've got to look after my kid. It's his fucking kid. It is not like making videos based on games for people on the internet is a little less important. And that puts things into perspective, let's be honest, having a kid like that. However, no, he wants to carry on, and that's right. But obviously there's a lot of turmoil going on in Kiri's life at the moment. He has to go to the hospital all day, every day, which you would. It's your kid, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. So that means Kiri's not obviously making content. But he does do hotfix. So what we're going to try and do, Hotfix will be on this week, and it'll always be on, as much as we can do it. which will probably be forever, unless something happens where Kiri has to go to hospital or whatever. But the good news is, in the next couple of weeks, he's hoping to get Eve back home, so then things will start stabilising a bit. We want to bring Pubcast back, because Pubcast hasn't gone anywhere. We also do want to make videos again together, which we will do. But remember, guys, this is something which is going to happen when Kiri gets the time. You cannot honestly expect me to be like, right, Kiri, I want you to sit down for hours. You're not going to see your kid today. You're going to sit down with me and record videos. That's just craziness. I wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous, and you guys shouldn't expect that as well. So there will be videos of me and Kiri back on the channel. In the last video, I did say there generally probably wouldn't be any like massive Let's Play stuff. What that is in relation to is massive things like the Civ series and massive things like the XCOM series. Now, it's kind of funny that I have to reference these because they're a few years old now. I don't think we're ever going to do stuff like that, but we will still make videos together because fucking hell, I like making videos with Kiri because they're chilled out, easy watching videos. I mean, everybody remembers recent ones like, are you Sniper Elite? And things like that. They're the sort of videos I want to make. Now, the other thing as well is people, I've been getting this as a lot of feedback on this topic, and I do consider this to be quite good feedback, and I am trying to work out how to do this. Now, you guys know I stream quite a bit on Twitch. Now, with the streaming, I've been playing a lot of XCOM 2, and I've been playing it on, like, it's really good. The mission, the campaign that I've been going through is really, really good. The problem is, to just straight up upload that to the YouTube channel, I don't think that works, because I would find that, horrendously frustrating to watch, because you'd have me at various points talking to the chat. I'd go AFK. You know, something would happen. It's not as flowing as a proper YouTube Let's Play. Now, what I think I might do is potentially look at getting this edited down so we can start uploading them to the channel, because there's a lot of that on the Twitch channel which I would like to put onto the YouTube channel. So me and Kiri will take a look at that and see if we can put that together into some sort of a viewable format, and then we'll start uploading them, because you've got to remember as well, there were missions that were replayed and all kinds of stuff, so there is a lot of content there, and it was going to take a lot of editing, but it is definitely something I want to do. And this leads on to the other thing as well, which is the Warhammer stream I do on a Sunday. Again, this is something that I kind of want to get onto the YouTube channel in some way. I know it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I don't think it would hurt if, you know, there was a video on that every Sunday or something like that. But again, it's making it viewable for YouTube, and you know, it is difficult to work out how to do it. Now, obviously, Overwatch as well. In fact, let's just talk about me for a moment. So, if you look at the YouTube channel, there's been a lot of videos on Overwatch recently. Now, this is simply because I like the game, and like I said in the video on Saturday, if I like a game, I'm going to make videos on the game. But when I do look back, I see videos on like Layers of Fear. Now, stream announcement videos actually on Layers of Fear. Again, I should have maybe pushed this to the YouTube channel, so I've got to get a bit better at doing that, because I think that would have been alright, pushed to the YouTube channel. But yeah, there's been a lot of Overwatch, but as I said, it's because I've been playing Overwatch, and I can only really make videos on games that I'm playing. And there hasn't been that many new games that were coming out. I mean, yeah, okay, there was things like Street Fighter that came out. I'm not a fan of beat-em-up games, so I wouldn't play it, so it wouldn't make sense for me to make a video on it. There will be a video on Super Hot coming out in a couple of days, because that's a game I've been looking forward to. And as other games start to release, because we are in a little bit of a dead zone. I mean, we've got XCOM and I've got Overwatch, and that's kind of it at the moment. There will be more variety on the channel. And like I said on Saturday, things like doing reviews on games and that stuff, I think I kind of incorrectly said that it's not something I would ever do, which is stupid, because it is stuff I do. I mean, I did a review on XCOM 2, which is actually the featured video on the channel. So it will happen, but it's not going to be a set thing. They'll just happen when they naturally happen. And this is what Unit Lost has always been. I know a lot of you guys understand that, and that's why you're a sub to Unit Lost. I mean, when I look at the feedback on the video from Saturday, there's people saying things like, you know, I sub to Unit Lost because I like the variety. I like listening to Sty. I like Kiri. And that's all I ever wanted, because all we ever are in these videos are ourselves. There's no front. It's just Sty, and it's just Kiri, and it's just games we like playing or talking about games. That's what it is. Oh my god. Anyway, oh yeah, and I don't know whether I highlighted this or went into detail on it or whatever, but there was some guy who was like, look mate, all you do is sit down and play games for a living. That is the most hilarious comment ever, because you don't. And I'm not even going to explain myself, but yeah, you go ahead and you sit down and play games for a living if you think it's that easy. Oh yeah, crazy. Ooh. Right guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This has been an update video just to give you an idea of where we're going, right? So there's going to be more Overwatch when I make Overwatch videos, because I play Overwatch pretty much every day. I want to try and get XCOM 2 onto the channel. Hotfix will happen all the time. Pubcast will start coming back. More videos with me and Kiri, because You know, we play games together. We might have a game of, I don't fucking know, Dawn of War 2 or something. That could go on the channel. Games, there's like loads of games that we do play together. And when Kiri gets more free time, because I mean, you have to appreciate the man is at the hospital from 9 a.m. till like fucking 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night or whatever every single day. He cannot come and record videos as well. It's crazy that he even turns up on Thursday to do hotfix, which is just mental. So yeah, that's the way we're going, guys. Unit lost hasn't changed. Unit lost just gets better. That's just the beautiful thing about unit lost. It's like a fine wine. It just gets better with age. Oh lord. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylo. So this has been a bit of an update video, and I hope you've enjoyed the footage in the background from my mountain biking exploits. Thought it would be a bit better than just putting like a unit lost logo on, or just showing you Overwatch footage, because let's be honest, I've got a shitload of recording of Overwatch, and I don't think... You want another Overwatch video, right? No, I think you do. Oh yeah, you do, chat. You see I said chat? It's because I'm in streaming as well, good god. But yeah, unit lost is strong, guys. It's not... There's not anything wrong with Unit Lost. It's not going anywhere. Unit Lost will keep making videos, and it will keep making what I would like to say are Unit Lost videos, which is all it ever does. It never at any point deviates from that. It might play different games, and it's one of the strengths of Unit Lost. We play a lot of different games. We don't just stay on one game. We don't just go, right, we're just going to make videos on this game. Admittedly, right now, you've got Overwatch, and I really enjoy Overwatch, and there will be coverage on Overwatch for a long time, I'd imagine, but it's not the main point of the channel. You can be a sub to Unit Lost and enjoy hotfix. You can be a sub to Unit Lost and enjoy Overwatch. You can be a sub to Unit Lost and enjoy any of the other stuff that we produce. That's the beauty of Unit Lost. Anyway, guys, I'm ending this video. Follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. Do leave comments below. I will check them out. I always do check them out. And all of that good stuff. And I will catch you next time. And hopefully that's cleared some things up. Alright, guys? I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.